Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Wednesday, August the 12th, 2026. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister of the Sunshine Cathedral for the Queer God Squad. Joining me today and most days are my husband, Bishop Robert Griffin, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, and Reverend Kevin Tisdall. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about us.
Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Now to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community.
There is no streaming TV show like this in the entire world. In 2026, we are celebrating the 41st anniversary of Hotspots magazine, with Queer News Tonight sharing over 14,000 stories and 12 million views so far.
We are the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies. Please like and share today's story. And if you'd like to support the work of Sunshine Cathedral, visit sunshinecathedral.org. This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective. Progressive El-Sayed will be a lion for LGBTQ rights. Abdulrahman Mohamed El-Sayed, born my junior year in high school, is a 41-year-old progressive epidemiologist and former public health official who won Michigan's Democratic primary for the U.S. Senate on August the 4th, 2026. If he defeats Republican challenger Mike Rogers in November, he will become the first Muslim elected to the U.S. Senate.
El-Sayed openly embraces his Muslim faith and Egyptian heritage on the campaign trail. At the same time, he emphasizes a strong belief in the constitutional separation of church and state, advocating for an America where all individuals can practice their religion freely or choose not to practice at all.
Abdul El-Sayed has been a vocal critic of Israel's military actions in Gaza and supporting ending unconditional U.S. military aid to Israel. His primary victory reflects a broader shift within parts of the Democratic electorate toward candidate positions critical of Israeli government policies.
The primary highlighted the changing dynamics of campaign finance. AIPAC's affiliated Super PAC, the United Democracy Project, spent over $30 million supporting his opponent, Representative Haley Stevens. El-Sayed's victory indicates that heavy spending by pro-Israel lobbying groups is no longer a guaranteed decider in Democratic primaries.
While main traditional Jewish leadership supported Stevens, grassroots groups such as Jews for Abdul teamed up with Muslims for Abdul to canvass for his campaign. Following his victory, El-Sayed directly addressed Jewish voters, pledging that his commitment to Jewish safety is as absolute as his commitment to his own family. Oh, and as far as the LGBT community, El-Sayed says he will be a lion in the Senate for queer people. The protection of queer and transgender people is a fundamental issue of human rights and governmental non-discrimination, according to senatorial hopeful Abdul El-Sayed. I like him. And I can say that because I don't vote in Michigan, so I can just like him, and I do. And I take him at his word when he does say that he is committed to in fact, he went further when he said he was committed to the safety of Jewish people in his state. He said that he actually loves Judaism, that he honors the religion, that he has learned from his Jewish friends, that there's a lot in common between the Jewish scriptures and the Muslim scriptures and all of this. So he's committed to protecting Jews in his state. He has a high regard for the religion, and he has a big problem with the Israeli government. And he insists that he does not believe that that is anti-Semitism, that you get to critique governments, that you get to say that people are overreaching or being cruel or are breaking international laws or whatever. And so he, instead of dancing around it, just says, I love Jewish people and Netanyahu is a criminal. Both things are true for him. And so he says that, and then is also an advocate for LGBTQ people and promises them, like he will be a vocal advocate in the Senate. I just think that this is amazing. Plus, I love smart people. Yeah. And this man has a PhD from Oxford and an MD from Columbia. Yep. And his wife also has, she has a master's degree from Oxford and an MD from Columbia. This is a smart family. And I love smart people. And we have suffered in an idiocracy for so long, I am just trying to find smart people. And this man is a super smart man and a concerned person and on board with, helping people. So, and it makes me angry that, if you don't agree with a policy, if you don't think, well, I don't think that's the way to help people, or I don't think that's going to be good for the economy, or I don't think that's the way to stay safe. All right, make your argument. But these ad hominem attacks, where just somehow saying his name or mentioning his religion, that I'm a faithful, he'll just tell you, like, that's not to use his religion or his name or his ancestry as if that makes him a problem or a threat. That is racism, that is xenophobia. It is intentional. It's stoking the fears and then playing on those fears.
Right.
It's racist. So I really, really hope that people see through all of that. And this idea that if you're a Muslim, that you're an enemy of all things good, that's bullshit. Right. And if you're going to use the most extreme versions to make that case, then you can say Christians are some of the scariest bitches on the planet. And look no further than Franklin Graham and all of these people who say hateful things and support the worst policies that are oppressive and abusive and toxic. If Graham is Christian, Christians are dangerous. If the Ayatollah Khomeini is Muslim, then Muslims are dangerous. But these are exceptions to the rule. Real Judaism, real Islam, real Christianity are about peace, love, helping your neighbor. And so to just deny that someone is a good person because you have decided that the religion is wrong, that may have worked in the Stone Ages, that may have worked in the Middle Ages, but for fuck's sake, we are way up in the 21st century. Can we grow up?
I'm with you, Bishop. I like smart people. I really like smart people. I also really, really like empathetic people.
Yay.
People who have feelings, people who pay attention to what is going on with other people who see others suffering and then step in to do something about it. So I'm not really terribly surprised that he said that he would be a lion in Congress for the LGBTQ community. We need that kind of support. I also see him and his wife and how they act and interact with each other and with other people. I mean, I don't know the guy. I've never met him, but just the little bit that I've read and seen, he seems like good people.
Yeah.
He really does seem like good people. And these are the kind of people that we really want representing us, particularly now.
Yeah, and he's quick. Like when someone will say something, compare his, Trump did. He put a picture of him and his wife as if it's a clear difference. And immediately El-Sayed said, yeah, there's a clear difference. I like my wife.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
We need that kind of wit. We
Yes,
really
we do.
What a brilliant family. I mean, I started reading about him and stopped reading about him and started reading about his wife.
Yeah.
I mean, she is just an amazing, accomplished psychologist. I'm sorry?
She's a psychiatrist. She's an MD.
She's an
Yeah.
MD.
She can write a
She's an MD, psychiatrist. I may have to call her later on, get my script renewed. He's an American, number one. I don't understand
Born in Michigan.
why these people go with this crap. He was born in Michigan. He is an American. He reveres his religion. He respects everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's religion. And my husband and me, we talk about it often, how it's difficult to watch television from now until the day before Election Day because of all the garbage that's going to be spewed. And they've already started on this.
They have.
They have already thrown so much junk at him that it's difficult for people to see what the truth is. I hope, though, that those with kind of a brain of their own will look at what he has said as opposed to what others have said about him, because you get a different view of who he is by what he's done and what he said. Stop listening to all of the ads that are going out there that are being sponsored by political action committees that have nothing to do with his state, that have nothing to do with the party. They are out Project 25ing.
And don't watch 1 minute of that network called Socks.
Socks.
Something like that.
Well, what I like about this guy, I think one of the first speeches I heard him give was he got up and said, I have the wrong name, I'm the wrong skin color, and I'm the wrong religion. That's why they're going to come after me. And I think that's when I heard him say that, it's like, oh wow, this is somebody who knows where a lot of his stuff is going to come from, and at the same time, I like him because the millennials like him. the millennials have not been motivated like this in quite some time behind a candidate. And I think because he connects with music, he connects with people, he's out there doing his thing.
He's
out there
lip-syncing some of his ads.
Yeah, he lip-syncing some of his ads. It's just
grandparents are promoting him in some of his ads. I mean, he's just
his grandparents showed up. It's like it's just really great. Someone almost said he's almost Obama-esque in his approach to politics.
Analogy.
And I thought when I looked at some of the things what he's doing, what he's saying, how he's motivating people and not paying attention to the crap, he's really focused on the people and focused on what he's doing. I'm just going to say $30 million couldn't stop him. But just think the people who gave that $30 million to stop him, what that could have done to feed people, to house people, for health care, for this and for that. But they paid $30 million. And I read a line somewhere that they now committed $50 million in the next round to try and defeat him. What is wrong with you?
He can't use his influence to feed people.
Exactly. So what is wrong with what are wrong with you folks? So anywho, kudos to him. I love his stance being pro-Israel. You know, he said the only thing I question is taxpayers' dollars. You know, should taxpayer dollars be paying for this, or we really need to look at a different situation, what's going on here? So
yeah, he says he's opposed to unconditional financial support, like. Okay, once you stop doing this, maybe you get this. As long as you're accomplished that, you get. But there should be conditions, just like everywhere else. And he does point out we're giving a lot of money to a country that has universal health care, and we don't.
Yeah. So hello, if I could, I will vote for him. So I'm going to say to my niece, please vote for him for me, okay?
And all this, you know how when people. LGBTQ, scary, 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 until you know somebody. Until you realize you've known somebody for a long, long time. You just realize. Same thing with Muslim people. When I went to seminary, the person who ran our bookstore, he managed the bookstore, which was a Lutheran. This was an ecumenical seminary that had a Lutheran bookstore, Osborne, and it was managed by a Muslim from Morocco. And he was the most popular person on campus. He was the nicest man. Everybody loved him. He supported everything. You know, in New York, you have neighborhoods, and you go to your neighborhood thing. Every morning, I got coffee at from this Lebanese guy, and he always said, "Good morning, my friend." And like he was the most cheery, sunny person. You know, he's kind of the reason I got. You know, we had coffee on campus. I had coffee in my apartment. I went there because he was so nice and so friendly and whatever. And so it's if you know people, you just won't accept lies about them.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, my New Jersey, my chiropractor was Muslim, and so on and so on and so on. Like if you know people and you know them to be good people, so if you just assume that a whole group of somebody is evil, you don't know anybody, and you shouldn't be making judgments about people you don't know.
I like that. I like that.
And that's today with the Queer God Squad. Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about. Please like and share this and other episodes of the Queer God Squad. Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that we're all in this together. Also remember, you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad.